Hey everybody, it is Monday, March the 31st of 2025. Hope everybody had a great weekend, a very nice one here. Unfortunately, my wife broke her toe, so that's making things a little bit difficult with a new puppy and kid. But other than that, it was a nice weekend. We got week 5 of our reviews in the books, which is pretty amazing. I want to thank everybody that's been able to take the time so far. As far as coming out of those meetings, we do have action items, so we really wanted to kind of get those tackled in the next couple of weeks. So just be on the lookout if we're pinging you as we walk through those action items. Hockey wise, playoff picture really shaping up. And two really fun storylines here. Obviously, Ovi scored again, so he's now 5 away from the record. He's got 9 games to do it in. Going to be very, very interesting to see. And then Sidney Crosby, another Gretzky record falls. This one was pretty impressive. Sidney Crosby has now had 20 straight seasons being more than a point a game. That is pretty amazing. Obviously, Gretzky's record was 19. Sid had tied it last year and beat it this year. Pretty crazy. Last week, we saw the PCE data come out. That is the Fed's preferred inflation data number. And that came out basically in line with what was expected. In Interestingly, another week of international outperformance. So this year alone, international benchmarks have been beating the NASDAQ by 20%. That's just through the first 3 months of the year. So the first quarter of the year, NASDAQ down about 10% with international benchmark up 10%. Really kind of crazy. Last week, we saw a new 25% tariff on the auto industry. We are going to hold off a little bit on commentary here because, as many of you know, with these tariffs, it's been a little bit hard to keep track of. They did tell us that April 2nd, we're going to get a little bit more clarity on the tariffs, what is going into effect, what isn't, etc. So we should talk a little bit more in depth on that next week. This week, we see the jobs report number come out Friday. The expectation is 140,000 jobs. One interesting point is that these Doge layoffs aren't supposed to kind of hit the tape until next month, so they will not be included in this week's report. If anybody has any questions, concerns here, we're coming up to the deadline. Exciting times, playoff hockey coming. Week 5 in the books. So hope everybody has a great week and look forward to talking to you soon. Bye bye.